One day, there was a mouse deer running in the forest. The mouse deer is famous for being arrogant because he can run very fast. In fact, it's probably one of the fastest animals in the jungle. Then one day, a very slow snail walked past the mouse deer. The deer also felt he had to show his ability in front of the snail and make fun of it. "Snail, you're so slow. Do you want to race with me?" asked the mouse deer with an evil smile. The deer initially was very sure the snail would refuse his offer because it was impossible for the snail to beat the deer. However, it turns out that the snail actually accepts the challenge from the mouse deer. Feeling a little surprised, the mouse deer didn't expect the snail's response. However, the mouse deer didn't worry at all because he was sure he could beat the snail very easily. Indeed, slugs are much slower than deer, but slugs do not accept challenges from deer without a mature strategy. Without the mouse deer knowing it, the snail planned how he could win this race with the help of other snails in the forest. Something like this snail's plan to win the race. All the snails in the forest will work together and line up along the river bank. When the deer called the snail to tease him, the snail in front of him had to answer the deer, so he felt defeated because he was behind. On the day of the race, the mouse deer felt very confident that he could win the race. When the race guide gave them the signal to start running, these two animals ran as hard as they could. Of course, the mouse deer is ahead than the snail, which is at the start line with him. However, he stays behind the snails that line up neatly on the river bank, right? After a while, the mouse deer was ready to boast of himself by calling snails. He thought that the snail wouldn't be able to hear him because the snail was far behind. "Hey, snail, are you tired?" "Ha ha ha," said the deer with satisfaction. "No, I'm not tired yet," replied the snail in front of him. Kancil was shocked and felt panicked. He ran again with all his might. After a while, the mouse deer asked the snail again. Again, he hoped the snail would not answer him. "It looks like you will lose, snail," said the mouse deer arrogantly. "Apparently not," answered the snail in a gentle tone. The mouse deer felt even more surprised than before and he ran faster again. However, now the mouse deer was starting to run out of energy and he was thirsty. Kancil felt weak and his legs became very sore. Finally, the mouse deer withdrew from the race because he was no longer strong enough to run, or even just to walk. The moral message that can be taken from this story is that we should not look down on someone or feel that we are superior to others. If we are really great in one field, it doesn't mean that other people are also great in other fields that are different from us. Be nice to everyone, okay?